Welcome, everyone, to episode 71 of the David Gihyam podcast. We're going to be talking about the energy of this week and the opportunities that are available for us to overcome challenges and see miracles in our life. I want to thank you for continuously supporting this platform, supporting this amazing wisdom and bringing it out to the world. The podcast is growing every week, almost 150,000 downloads and views a week, thanks to you sharing it with your friends and family. You don't know just how many lives you're changing. Everywhere I go around the world, I have people coming up to me saying that they're listening to this podcast. And I often ask them, how did you hear about it? And they say, a friend sent it to me. I had no idea who you were. I had no idea what this wisdom was. But thank God they did, because it has gotten me through some of the most difficult parts of my life. So thank you. I appreciate you. And it means the world to me that you're bringing this wisdom out to the world. I also want to thank you for all the amazing feedback on David AI. As many of you know, it is a coaching platform that I have been training for months to be able to help each individual in 31 different languages get to the soul root of all their problems. You share for about 10, 15 minutes what you're going through, issues you're having around relationships, love, finances, your spiritual work, healing, grief, marriage, dating, anything you like. And within about 15 minutes, David AI helps you get to the soul root of your challenge and to give you tools, mantras, prayers, and wisdom to be able to create a miracle in your life. The idea is that as quickly as possible, you have a support system now to be able to generate the fulfillment that you desire. I've also made that a pay what you desire platform. It is the #1 therapy, coaching, mentorship app in the world as of today, from what I hear, and that's thanks to you. So over 6 million questions have been asked just in the last 3 to 4 weeks, and I'm continuously investing to make it better. All of that can be found on davidgihyam.com, and I would love to hear your feedback on it. So what is the energy of this week? One of the things that I was thinking about, having spoken to a lot of people and what a lot of people are going through, many times we are finding ourselves wanting to be somewhere that we're not. That could be a physical location. Like you want to be in this other city. You want to be on vacation somewhere. You want to be maybe with your partner. Maybe you're having a long distance relationship. Maybe you miss your family. You miss your friends, and you want to be somewhere. Or financially in your life, you're not really happy with where you're at, and financially you would like to be somewhere else, making more money. Maybe it's your career. You would like to grow your company. You're not satisfied with where it's at, or you would like to leave your job. You're not happy where you are, and you want to pursue your passion. Sometimes we're in relationships and we don't want to be in those relationships, or we want those relationships to change. Single people want to get married, and married people often wonder what it's like to be single. Everyone is always trying to be somewhere else. Now, the greatest trick that the opponent has played on mankind, and the reason why the negative force and entity of this opponent was created, those of you who have heard my foundational masterclass, Your Infinite Soul, which I recommend everyone to always take, because it gives you the step-by-step structure of how to live a miraculous life. And it is also pay what feels right to you. Those of you who have heard Your Infinite Soul, you know that we had to have an opponent created at birth with our soul. It's actually a positive angel disguised as a negative one, whose only job is to battle our consciousness in order to be reactive and make poor choices that emphasize instant gratification. They prioritize instant gratification over long-term fulfillment. It's the force that causes us to be lazy. It's the force that motivates us to be jealous and judgmental. It's the force that makes it feel like it's okay to speak negatively about other people and destroy their reputation because we think we're right or justified in doing so. It's that force that when you're feeling lack and pain and void is telling you, go fill it up. Find a solution quickly. It's the force that makes you go back to your ex, even though you know that it's not right for you. It's the force that makes you feel guilty. Every time you've done something wrong, and then you beat yourself up for weeks and weeks. It's the force that is making you feel like it's okay to worry, that worrying is somehow going to bring you miracles. It's convinced you that that's the way it works. This force's job is to always make sure you are not achieving the full potential of your soul. But this force, this negative angel, its main job is to always make you dissatisfied with where you're at. And it is true, and we have seen this. I have seen it, and so have you. No matter what position you are in your life, no matter what position we see some of our friends, no matter what they achieve, they always want more, or they want something different. The grass is always somewhat greener everywhere they go. And one of the ways to immediately collapse time to connect to the miracles that are in your life is not to let go of your desire for more, not to let go of your ambitions and your goals and your dreams. We have to be very careful here. The sages say that you need to hold two bodies of energy at the same time. Have a desire, have aspirations of greatness, have visions of your future, of where you want to be. And at the same exact time, be able to tell yourself that right now, who I am, where I'm at, what I'm doing is perfect, and I'm fully satisfied. And I agree with the light of the Creator for having put me in this position and created this day for me. Well, what if it's a horrible day? What if people are hurting me? What if I don't have financial means to be able to do what I want to do or buy what I want to buy? I'm frustrated. I'm hurt. Somebody just hurt me. What if I'm going through death and grief? What if you just had a beloved animal, a pet, a dog, suddenly pass away? Are you trying to tell me that this is perfect the way it is? What if a family member has passed away? What if someone just got a diagnosis for an illness? Are you trying to tell me that it is perfect the way it is? It's not perfect. I need to go find healing. I need to find the right doctors. I need to find the right lawyers that will help me with my legal situation. I have things I need to do. I have burials to plan. I have to call people and I have to. All of that logistically may be true. However, do you want the light of the Creator to be your partner in everything that you do? When you call the doctors and you call the lawyers and you call your friends, or you go out on a date because you're looking to get married, or maybe you're trying to get pregnant and you're trying to logistically figure out what's going to increase your chances of getting pregnant, or you're trying to become more relevant in this world, more relevant in your career, you're trying to become more popular, or to get paid more for what you do. Do you not want the Creator to be in those rooms with you? Do you want the Creator to help you choose a doctor, or do you want to choose it by yourself? Do you want the Creator to help you find the right diet that will heal your body, or do you want to just go to ChatGPT and ask ChatGPT what it thinks? Well, when you get your blood work done and the doctor gives you advice about how to live your life, is that enough? Or would you prefer that the Creator channel its energy through the doctor and guide the doctor through actually what's right for your soul, not just to share with you what his experience has been? You see, we have a choice which dimension we want to live in. You can live in the physical 3D world where it's only how smart you are, how talented you are, how wealthy you are, how well connected you are to be able to solve problems. And let me tell you, that takes a long time, and there's a lot of pain and suffering, and there's a lot of lack, and often the problem is never solved. But what Kabbalah is giving to us, and why you are here, why we are all learning this wisdom, is because it is teaching us how to cut the process, how to literally collapse time and bring the healing now, bring the manifestation now, bring the sustenance now, bring the happiness now, because time doesn't really exist. And the way to do that is not to throw away or shrink your desires. Your desires will always be your desires. But simultaneous, parallel to your desires, you have to say, I accept with happiness and certainty exactly where I'm at. I'm in a difficult situation. I'm arguing with my boyfriend or with my girlfriend or my partner. I don't feel good right now. Yes, and I know this is perfect exactly the way it is. You just got in a car accident. And you're getting out of the car and you're looking at the damage and you're thinking of all the hassle you're about to go through. You have to be able to look at that car accident. You have to look at the damage on your beautiful car and say, this is perfect exactly the way it is. Yes, I desired not to be in this situation, but you can hold space for both that desire to solve the problem and to say, I have complete certainty that this is good. And in fact, I wouldn't change it for the world. It sounds so paradoxical, but you have to get to a place where no matter what has happened, not if it hasn't happened yet, but if it has already happened, you must say it's perfect because that's what the Creator wrote for your soul. Are you disagreeing with the Creator? Are you now saying, no, Creator, I don't like this movie you created for me? Are you saying there's a flaw in the Creator? Are you saying there's a flaw in the system? The great Kabbalist, Rav Isaac Luria, says, whenever you get to a place where you think that either the universe made a mistake or you made a mistake, you should always gravitate towards the fact that it's probably you and not the entire universe that made a mistake, or the Creator who's infinite and perfect and never changing. Somehow the Creator made a mistake. I got in a car accident. This must be some mistake here. I'm a good person. You're breaking up with me after all I've given? This must be some universal mistake. The Creator, something in the upper worlds, the angels got it wrong. I'm a good person. Somebody's all of a sudden diagnosed with something. There must be some kind of mistake. No, I'm not saying that it is not painful. And I am not saying that you should ignore the pain. What we're saying is we have to hold all energies at the same time. Your desire for healing, you must feel that desire. The pain of what you're going through, you must feel that pain. Don't ignore it. And having complete certainty. And that's as simple as saying under your breath, I have certainty. I have certainty. I have certainty this is for the good. I have certainty this is exactly where I need to be. I have certainty that my soul needs this in order to elevate to its highest level. I do not see the whole picture, but I have certainty. And you have to hold that third pillar of energy. Also with your desire for a solution, the pain you are feeling, and complete certainty that this is good. If you can hold all three simultaneous, you will get to the fastest place of miracles. It might even take seconds, to be honest. To the degree of your certainty that this is good is to the degree that your solution will come. Do you not want a solution? Or do you want to just run around like a chicken without a head and just ask 1,000,000 people what you should do? To which no one will have an answer for you because you have not unlocked the answer in the upper world. You have not elevated to the vibration of the Creator, which gives answers to people. And so you are left at a loss. So this week I was talking to a friend and we were disagreeing on something. I had a point of view and so did they. I couldn't understand their point of view. I mean, I wanted to. I truly wanted to understand where they were coming from, but every time they said something, I understood something different than what they meant. I would say back, is this what you mean? They say, no, that's not what I mean. I say, well, is this what you want? No, that's not what I want. And this would happen for hours and hours and hours. And then it happened with me. I said, well, this is what I'm trying to say. What are you hearing? And they would say something and it was not what I said. And I found it to be very interesting. Hours and hours went by to the point where we said, you know what? And it wasn't actually reactive at all. It was very fascinating that the communication was blocked. Have you ever experienced this in your life where you're trying to talk to someone? It could be a friend, it could be a spouse, it could be a romantic partner, it could be a business partner, it could even be a customer. And you're trying to convey something and it's just not getting through. Or they're trying to convey something to you and they just feel misunderstood. What's happening spiritually here? Even after bringing in a third party and having a third party explain, both of us still didn't understand. So I realized something. The lack of understanding has nothing to do with the elegance of our words. It doesn't even mean you're a good or bad communicator. There are no good or bad communicators. All it means is there has not been permission granted in the upper world to reveal this wisdom. The vessel of both parties isn't ready to hear this divine wisdom from both sides. A 60-watt bulb can only hold 60 watts of energy. But if the person is trying to communicate 100 watts of energy, it never will be received because the vessel is only 60 watts. At some point, we both realized, hey, let's let go of trying to understand what the point is, and let's elevate one another personally, spiritually. And it could be in a totally unrelated area, by the way. If we're talking here about a business problem, maybe my elevation needs to happen somewhere totally different than business. But the point is, as I grow and I become more like the creator, as I break through more fears, as I surrender control or judgment or jealousy and fears, my vessel expands. Then coming back maybe 7 days later with an expanded vessel, what is being told to me will be understood. So whatever you're going through in your life, if something doesn't make sense to you, if you're not able to communicate with someone else, or it's not landing either you to them or them to you, remember something. You don't have the vessel to hear it yet. And that's not a bad thing. It just means there's more work that needs to be done on both sides. And if they're not understanding you, and you tell them, hey, you don't have the vessel to hear this, that's a problem. You are not allowed to tell someone else they don't have the vessel to hear you. Because simply by doing that, you are shrinking your own vessel. Because you are blaming and you are judging. And especially if it's coming from a reactive, hurtful place, your vibration is dropping, so your vessel is shrinking. So you're actually getting farther away from the very goal that you're trying to achieve. This is the week where the energy of acceptance is available. Acceptance doesn't mean surrendering your desire. Acceptance doesn't mean suppressing your pain. Acceptance means I hold in parallel my great desires. In fact, I expand my desires. I feel the pain. I don't run away from the pain. And I have complete certainty in the light of the Creator that this day that was given to me, this challenge that was given to me, despite how difficult it is, despite how formidable it is, despite how scary it is, despite the fact that I do not see a solution, I have certainty that it is good. And I know that through that certainty, through that acceptance, is how the light then comes in and shows me what to do. Everyone's trying to solve problems before they connect their soul to the light. This is the essence of Kabbalistic wisdom that's so powerful. Stop trying to solve a problem until you plug into the source. Plug into the source, then the problem will be shown how to solve. You will see the answers. You will be guided. Well, how do I plug into the light, right? That's the question everybody asks. We've said this time and time again. The negative side doesn't want us to remember. Act like the light, receive the light. What is the light? The light is the force of certainty. So when you say, I have certainty, you get the light. Even if you don't mean it, just by saying it, you already get the light. Instead of complaining, instead of telling people how upset you are, tell people how certain you are. You get the light. No, I want to complain. Well, complaining gets you a little bit of instant gratification, but it doesn't make you like the light. The Creator doesn't complain. So if you complain, you're not with the Creator. The Creator is not needy. So if you're needy, you're not with the Creator. The Creator is not jealous and judgmental. So if you are, you're not with the light. The Creator doesn't hold grudges. So if you're holding a grudge against someone, if you're bitter about something someone did, if you feel disrespected and you're upset with them and you're blaming them, you just can't be with the light. You have every right to feel that way, and you can choose to feel that way for the rest of your life. You just will not be accepted into this membership club of miracles. It's a very exclusive club. The entrance to the membership club of miracles is you have to leave your grudges at the door, your victim consciousness at the door, your blame at the door, your complaining is at the door. You're not allowed into the club. And by the way, if there was a club where you knew every member of this club was positive, was certain, was giving, was caring, was constructive, never destructive, was never speaking evil speech, only saw the good in people, how much would you pay to be part of this club? Like an actual club, like an actual membership club where anytime somebody spoke evil speech, they were kicked out of the club. It'd be the most exclusive membership club in the world. It'd be the most desired membership club in the world. Who cares about being in a room filled with rich people or famous people or powerful people? Who's powerful? Politicians are powerful? Presidents are powerful? Really? You know who's more powerful? God. The president of the universe is more powerful. So if there was actually a membership club that's guidelines were, you must act like the light to be part of it, it'd be the most exclusive club in the world. But that club already exists. Right now, any one of us can enter the VIP club called the Light of the Creator. And you can have miracles right now. So who cares about what everyone else is saying? Who cares about what you're going through? Stop investing so much energy into the chaos, into what's wrong. Stop trying to convince everybody to like you. Stop looking for everyone's validation. Let people be themselves. Stop trying to change everybody. Just be the light. Act like the light. Become a force of the light. Become a force of certainty. Become a force of giving and everything else that we've learned in all of our courses. And I'll say it again, take your infinite soul. Level 1, 2, and 3. I made them all pay what you can so that everyone can access it. Come on our journey. I forgot to mention it in the beginning. Our 30-day journey to heal soul contracts and reach your highest self. This has been the most popular way for people to grow. And I create these journeys so that we can all be together. We can all have a support system. We have 17,000 people who are doing it. And we're going to get 3 live webinars. And that's also pay what you can. You know what's interesting? If everyone took everything that I suggested in an entire year, it would cost them about $11 for the whole year. And you have access to everything you ever would want to be able to have miracles in your life. I have to charge at least something so that people feel like they did something. But the truth is maybe one day all of this stuff will be free and we can just bring it out to the whole world. That's actually something that I've been thinking about as well. So don't forget the power of who you are and what you want. Don't roll around in the mud. Don't get involved in other people's nonsense. Stay in your lane. Clean up your side of the street. The rest is going to be given to you. Let's do a quick meditation to bring that energy down to our soul. I want you to visualize yourself accepted into a heavenly academy of great souls. Now imagine you're elevating from this physical world and you're reaching this heavenly realm, this very angelic realm. And you see great sages, great souls, even some of the greatest minds who have ever lived in their perfected state. You see family members who have passed, who have no negativity anymore. Because in the upper worlds, there is no limitation. There's no judgment. There is no lack. There is no poverty. There's no disease. There's only light. And you are now part of this angelic academy of souls. Why are they accepting you? Because you live a life of certainty. You're living a life of authenticity. You're able to be yourself. Share when you need to share. Set boundaries when needed to set boundaries. And always the intention is 2 things. What's best for you, and in order to become like the Creator. You feel completely whole and content inside, but you also have a desire to serve the light of the Creator in whatever the Creator wants for your soul. The Creator wants you to be successful. You will pursue success. The Creator wants you to get married. you'll get married. Whatever the Creator desires for you to do, you will leave your house to pursue that because it is the desire of the Creator that wants to reveal it for you. You are not needy. You are not insecure. You don't need anyone's validation. You don't need anybody to say, good job. We love you. You don't need to be invited to any parties. You don't need anyone's respect. People need to respect you so they can receive from you. But you personally, you don't need it to be happy. You are fulfilled and whole regardless of what you receive or what you don't receive. Your cup is already full. I want you to have this energy and this consciousness moving forward this week. Don't fall from this vibration. Don't get sucked into the games of people and the manipulations of people. Do not roll around in the mud with people. Keep your thoughts in the right place. Keep your words in the right place. Keep your heart in the right place. I want you to feel solid inside of you. You are not hollow. You are not empty. You are completely connected to the light of the Creator.